When your cat sleeps between your legs, do you actually know what they're trying to say? Yes, it feels sweet, maybe even a little funny sometimes. But behind that closeness, there's something deeper that most people miss. It's one of the most emotionally vulnerable things your cat can do. And if you misunderstand it, which most owners do, you could completely miss the way your cat has been trying to bond with you every single night. Because cats don't just sleep anywhere, they choose very carefully. And the space between your legs, to your cat, that spot means something incredibly specific. Let's start with what that sleeping habit really means. Have you ever wondered why your cat ignores an entire soft bed, only to squeeze into the tiny space between your legs while you're trying to sleep? Most people think it's just about warmth. And yes, warmth matters. Cats naturally seek heat because their bodies are designed to conserve energy. That's why they love blankets, sunny windows, and laptops. But here's what's actually happening. When your cat curls up between your legs, they're choosing one of the safest places they can find in the entire house. Your legs create barriers on both sides. That enclosed space makes them feel protected from movement, noise, and potential threats while they sleep. And sleep is when cats are at their most vulnerable. Think about that for a second. In the wild, a sleeping cat is exposed. They can't react quickly. They can't defend themselves as easily. So, their brain is constantly searching for secure sleeping zones. And somehow, your body became that safe place. That means your cat doesn't just feel comfortable near you. They feel protected by you. And by the way, if your cat suddenly stops sleeping near you altogether, don't brush it off. We'll get to what that can really mean later, and it's something many owners miss completely. Here's where the science gets interesting. A 2021 animal cognition study from Oregon State University found that cats form attachment bonds with humans in ways surprisingly similar to infants bonding with caregivers. Researchers observed that secure cats consistently sought proximity to trusted humans during moments of stress or rest. But here's what most people don't realize. Sleep is one of the biggest trust tests in the animal world. When your cat sleeps between your legs, their nervous system is essentially saying, "I believe nothing bad will happen here." That's huge for an animal built on survival instincts. Behavioral scientists have also observed that cats enter deeper relaxation states around humans they emotionally trust. Their breathing slows, their muscles release tension, even their tail positioning changes. And that emotional safety matters more than people think. Because your cat isn't just choosing a warm place, they're choosing the person who makes their body feel calm enough to fully let go. Think about how powerful that is. Your cat spends most of their life alert, listening, watching, reacting. But next to you, between your legs, they can finally stop guarding themselves for a while. And here's where it gets even more meaningful. That spot also becomes part of how your cat quietly bonds with you on a biological level. Have you ever noticed your cat needing the blanket before settling between your legs? Or rubbing their face against you right before falling asleep? Most owners barely notice it. But here's what's actually happening. Cats use scent the way humans use words. Researchers who study feline behavior call this social scent exchange. Cats have scent glands around their cheeks, forehead, paws, and sides of their bodies. When they rub against you or sleep pressed tightly against you, they're leaving invisible chemical markers behind. Not to control you, to connect with you. To your cat, shared scent means shared identity. It means, you are part of my safe world. And the space between your legs holds your strongest natural body scent and warmth. That makes it one of the most emotionally reassuring places in the home for them. Think about that for a second. Your cat isn't just sleeping beside you. They're surrounding themselves with your scent because it regulates their stress and makes them feel emotionally secure. Studies on domestic cats reveal that familiar human scent can reduce anxiety behaviors and increase relaxation during rest periods. So, when your cat chooses that exact spot night after night, they may actually be self-soothing through your presence. And honestly, that changes the meaning of the behavior completely. Now, before we keep going, if you're learning something new about your cat, hit like and subscribe. That's how we get these videos to more cat owners who want to love their cats the right way. Here's something most people never connect. The position your cat sleeps in with you often mirrors the way kittens sleep with their mother and litter mates. Tiny kittens pile together for survival. Warmth means protection. Physical contact means safety. And enclosed sleeping positions help regulate stress during early development. That instinct never fully disappears. Even adult cats carry those emotional associations deep into their nervous system. And here's where it gets even more powerful. Domestic cats adapted those ancient survival instincts for humans. Over thousands of years, cats learned that certain humans could become emotional safe zones. Not just food providers, not just roommates, safe zones. A 2019 study from the University of Lincoln found that bonded cats display attachment behaviors toward humans that resemble social trust patterns seen in close animal relationships. So, when your cat wedges themselves tightly between your legs at night, part of their brain is tapping into something ancient. Protection, warmth, safety, connection. You become the calm center their instincts are searching for. And that's why many cats do this most often during stressful periods, thunderstorms, unfamiliar visitors, or changes in routine. Because deep down, your presence stabilizes them. Now, here's the part most owners underestimate. Cats are selective, extremely selective. Have you ever noticed how your cat may ignore one person in the house, but constantly sleep against another? That's not random. Researchers who study feline social bonding have observed that cats choose preferred humans based on predictability, emotional consistency, and perceived safety. In other words, your cat studies you. The way you move, the way you react, your tone, your routines, and over time, they decide whether you feel emotionally safe to sleep beside. So when your cat chooses the space between your legs specifically, they're not just choosing a location. They're choosing you, not the couch, not the blanket. You. Think about how vulnerable sleep makes them. A cat would never consistently sleep pressed against someone they didn't trust deeply. And what makes this even more meaningful is that many cats won't even do this with every person they love. This behavior is often reserved for the person they feel most protected by emotionally. That's why it feels so personal. Because to your cat, it is. And now, we get to the deepest part of all this. Remember earlier when I said not to ignore it if your cat suddenly stops sleeping near you? This is what I was talking about. Because sleeping between your legs isn't just affection, it's vulnerability. Your cat is placing themselves in a position where they can't easily escape. They're relaxing their muscles, lowering their guard, entering deep sleep near someone much larger than them. That goes against survival instinct. Here's what most people don't realize. Cats only fully relax around beings they believe will not hurt them. That level of trust is earned slowly, and when a cat loses that sense of emotional safety because of stress, pain, environmental changes, or broken trust, one of the first things that changes is where they sleep. So if your cat suddenly becomes distant at night, hides more often, or stops seeking physical closeness, pay attention. Sometimes it's emotional stress, sometimes it's health-related discomfort, and sometimes your cat is quietly telling you they no longer feel as secure as they once did. Don't ignore it, because these small behaviors are rarely small to them. So, when your cat sleeps between your legs, what are they really saying? They're saying your presence makes them feel safe enough to let go, safe enough to rest, safe enough to become vulnerable. That's not just about warmth, that's emotional trust. It's your cat choosing closeness over caution. And for an animal built around instinct and survival, that choice means everything. So the next time your cat curls up between your legs and falls asleep there, remember what's actually happening. You are not just a bed to them. You are the place where their nervous system finally feels at peace. When your cat sleeps between your legs, do you actually know what they're trying to say? Now you do. They're not just looking for warmth. They're not just being affectionate. They're placing themselves in one of the most vulnerable states possible beside the person they trust most. That's not a small habit. That's security. That's attachment. That's emotional safety. And that little sleeping ritual, it was never small to them. And it shouldn't be small to you either.